In today's video, guys, I'm going to be comparing Navy Fed More Rewards card to Penfed's Platinum Visa Signature card. We're going to see which one of these cards are the best for everyday spending. I'll be right back. Welcome back to Starr Knows Credit. My name is Starr Carter, and on this channel I talk personal and business credit. I also talk personal finance. So if that's something that you're interested in, I hope you stick around and be a subscriber. You guys make sure that you cut on your notifications. That way you know every time I drop a video, and give this one a thumbs up. That way it gets pushed out to more viewers such as yourself. Thank you so much. Without further ado, let's get into today's video. So this is part 3 of my Navy Fed versus Penfed series that I'm doing. So today we're going to look at the More Rewards Navy Fed American Express credit card versus the Penfed Platinum Visa Signature Rewards card. So both of these cards right here are great in all different categories for everyday spending. But of course, we got to break it down by credit union so that you know which one will be best for you, or you might even get both depending on if you're a member of both of these credit unions. So in my first video I did on my Navy Fed versus Penfed, I went through all the requirements for being a member for both of these credit unions and all the different things that they offer in the form of savings, check-ins, and all different types of loans. So these videos right here, I'm breaking down the credit cards. Now, if you're not a member of these credit unions, you must know that Navy Fed, you have to be a part of the military or be a family member of someone that's in the military, that's in your immediate family. Penfed, anyone can join that credit union. Is open to anyone, okay? You only need $5 for both of those credit unions to put in the savings. But I always tell you, you want to make sure, especially if your credit is not what they consider A1 or excellent, you know, at least 680 or above, you want to go ahead and forge the relationship with these credit unions first before you pull the trigger on trying to apply for any credit products. This will decrease your likelihood of being denied if you do so. Both of these cards have a great offer, and I'm telling you, both of them got really great offerings for everyday spend. Like these cards right here are cards that you really can use every day. They can replace a lot of cards in your wallet. And I've done a video already on Navy Fed's More Rewards card that I will link above, and I also talked about what kind of American Express card it is, and I will also link that video above. But let's go ahead and let's get into it. Let's break down Navy Fed's More Rewards card to see if this card right here is going to be a good fit for you. So this card, as I was telling you, is good for everyday spending, for your groceries, and they're looking at someone that has good to excellent credit to get this card. This card does not have an annual fee, which is very good for an everyday spend card. You don't want to have to worry about fees with this card. And with Navy Fed, the only card that they have that does have an annual fee is the flagship card. And I did the comparison on that card, and I will link that video as well. This card also offers no balance transfer fees, no foreign transaction fees, and also no cash advance fees. The current interest rate for this card starts at 14.9 and can go all the way up to 18% depending on what your credit worthiness is for this credit union. As I was telling you guys, if your credit is on the low end of the spectrum, below 680, then make sure that you are forging your relationship with Navy Fed first, and even with Penfed, because these are relationship institutions. Credit unions across the board, they love to have a relationship with their customers, so you want to make sure that you're using an account. I did a top 10 tips on Navy Fed, which you should do as a member or a new member, and I will link that video as well. Now let's look at the rewards for having this card. Navy Fed is breaking it all the way down to hit every spend category. They're giving you 3x points at restaurants and food delivery. They're giving you 3x points on groceries, 3x points on gas and transit, 1x points on everything else. So this right here, guys, I'm telling you, is a good card for everyday spend. And they also trying to sweeten the pot with some bonus offers for getting this card. So let's take a look at those. So it's telling us that you can get a low intro APR for 12 months on a credit card balance transfer, plus earn 20K bonus points. A transfer could be your answer to controlling credit card debt. Transfer your non-Navy Federal balance to a More Rewards card within 60 days of opening an account, and you could save with a 1.99 intro APR on that transferred balance for 12 months from account opening. After that, a variable APR between 14.9 and 18% applies. Plus, with Navy Federal More Rewards American Express card in your wallet, you can earn 20,000 bonus points, a $200 value, when you spend $1,500 within 90 days of account opening. Now, depending on when you see this video, this offer does expire February 29th of 2024. So if you're looking at this video after this date, then you will want to go on their website to see what their current bonus offerings are. They also have, for a limited time, get a one-time $98 statement credit when you pay $49 or more for an annual Walmart membership using your More Rewards credit card. Normally, annual Walmart Plus memberships are $98. So you will be able to enjoy it with your Walmart Plus membership, free delivery from your store, discount on gas at over 14,000 participating locations nationwide, early access to promotions and events. So this is a really good card, guys. I'm telling you, this card right here, it hits all the boxes. And I did a video comparing this card to my flagship card and also to my American Express Gold card, which is all about the groceries and the restaurants. And this card right here even beats out the American Express Gold to me, just because it does not have the annual fee and it really does check a lot of the boxes. And with them having that 1.99% 12-month balance transfer, that's a good option if you do have any high interest credit card debt that you would want to move to take advantage of that low APR over the next 12 months. I mean, compared to the national average of other credit cards like American Express or even the Wells Fargo card and some of the other ones, the interest already starts in the 20%. So even if you got this card after the 12 months and say you are at the 18%, it's still a lot cheaper than the national average if you were to carry a balance. But over here, we like to pay our cards off every month, right? So in the comments, let me know if you already have the More Rewards card and what do you like about it. And if you don't, are you considering getting this card? But we got to go on. We got to look at Penfed Platinum Visa Signature Rewards card to make sure that we're making an informed decision on which card would be the best right fit for everyday spend. So this card that they're offering is a Visa Signature card, just like their Pathfinder card. And Visa Signature cards come with their own set of premium perks just for being on the Visa network. If you go on visa.com/signature, you will be able to see what those benefits are just for carrying this card. And just like the More Rewards card, this card does not have an annual fee. It does not charge you for cash advance, and it does not have any foreign transaction fees. So let's break down what are the rewards for having this card. This card offers 5x points on gas paid at the pump and EV charging stations, 3x points at the supermarket, including most Target and Walmart locations, restaurants and TV, radio, cable, and streaming services, 1x points on all other purchases. And this card also offers a bonus of 15,000 bonus points if you spend $1,500 within the first 90 days of having this card. Now here comes the competition, because More Rewards over at Navy Fed is giving you a low intro of 1.99 to do a balance transfer, and Penfed said, we're going to give you a big 0% APR for 12 months if you do a balance transfer with us. Now, the caveat to that is they do charge a 3% transfer fee that Navy Fed doesn't. So you can outweigh which one would be best for you just by using their calculator, because you can always do 3% if you multiply that 3% times the amount that you want to transfer, versus looking at More Rewards and saying, well, how much would this cost me over 12 months if I transfer the same money at 1.99? You can do the math at that too and see how much it will cost you to do the 1.99 versus the upfront 3% fee for doing the balance transfer. So you can do the math and see which one is better by using either their calculator on Penfed, or you can use a credit card calculator and see which one will be the better option for you over 12 months. And if you go on Penfed's website looking at this card, if you scroll down, they have a neat little feature that says Rewards Calculator, where you can actually see how many points that you can earn on their calculator. So you can put in how much you spend per month on gas and also on your groceries and that type of thing. And you can see how much points that you can potentially earn in a month and over a year. And one thing I do like that Penfed offers on this Platinum card is the ability to use Target and Walmart as considered as grocery stores, because most cards like this, even my gold card with American Express, does not consider Target and Walmart as a grocery store. They look at them as just superstores, and so they don't even count in the grocery category. So for them to even add those, that's another big check mark for me, because I'm like, I use Walmart a lot. I don't have a Target here in my town, but I do use Walmart a lot. And a lot of times if I'm in there in Walmart just grabbing toothpaste or something like that, I might just go over on the grocery side and pick up some items over there too. And you don't want to miss out on points just because you're doing all your shopping in one of those superstores. Now, when it comes to redeeming these points, I think Navy Fed gets this one really good, because you can redeem these points for so many different other categories, and one of those categories is for cash. Penfed does not. Penfed only lets you get gift cards. You can use it for travel. You can also use it for shopping, but you cannot get cash back with these points. And also, the more rewards points really breaks that transit down, so that you are really hitting a lot of spend just in the transit part. So when you're getting the gas, look at the transit. The transit is classified as railway, ferries, water trip, taxis, limousines, bus lines, charters, tour buses, tolls, road/bridge fees, and parking lots will receive 3 points for every dollar of net purchases. A supermarket, transit gas station, or restaurant purchase may only earn 1 point per dollar spent, depending on the merchant code used to process the transaction. So if you're getting your gas at like a Walmart gas station or like at a Sam's Club gas station, it probably would just give you the 1 point basically, because it's not really, it may not code as a gas station, it may code as that superstore. And you also have to take into consideration that Navy Fed, this card is a American Express, and American Express is not accepted everywhere, but they are accepted in most places. Now Visa, most visas are accepted everywhere all around the world, but you do have to think about that, especially when you're going international with the More Rewards American Express logo. It may not be accepted in all places. I did a video before on this American Express More Rewards card, letting you know that this is not a real true American Express card. It is not on the American Express lending side. It is on the American Express network, so that way the card, when you use your card, it'll go through. Now they do have on the American Express website that I will link below, where you can actually connect this More Rewards card to the American Express network to get some of the benefits, but it's not actually putting you inside of the American Express family. So I don't want you to get that confused. I did a whole video on that I will link. So now that we've looked at both of these credit unions and we looked at both of these everyday spend cards, let me know which one are you interested in getting, or are you interested in getting both of them simultaneously? Are you a member of both of these credit unions? Let me know in the comments below. I want to hear from you guys, and I will see you in the next part of this series. We're going to look at some more of their credit cards side by side to see which one is best for you. Check out this video next if you want to see the comparison where I did with the flagship card and the Pathfinder card. Both of these are travel cards that are offered by Navy Fed and Penfed. Check out this video next.